T's in the chat. She's not a special guest. She's a regular. Greg, you. Greg, when are you coming on the show? You ever going to come on the show? Jules writes me. All right, ready, guys? Dun, 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 dun. It's a Shrieker.
I'm not Superman.
You sometimes are in the chat. So for those of you that do not know Shrieker, this is Shrieker. And Shrieker was mine and T's mod for months and months and months and months and months. He is has a really big eBay store. He has a really big Amazon store, and he's really very well versed in both those platforms and probably others, right?
Just Amazon, eBay mostly. Yeah. I kind of stick to the big ones. At one time, I was on 10, 12 different places, but it wasn't worth the time to do it.
Okay, so let's go down and say hello to our friends, and we'll see who's the first person to put your name in. How's that? And T, okay, T, let me get that registration link pinned. Thank you for dropping it, T. Oh my God, I almost put you in timeout. I almost picked the wrong option, T. Sorry. Let's see. Making deals. Hello. Hope all is well. Things are very good. Looking up for me. Thank you. Hello, ladies and germs. Hope everyone is well. Pleasant weather here in North Texas tonight. All right. Nance P, welcome in. Daniel, hello, hello. T, thanks for being here. Let's see. Harley Kitten in the house. Beaver's Unit. No, it's just a waste of time. Oh, goodness. Here we go with the jokes. I love it.
Has Beaver turned into a humorist now?
Her and let's see, who was it? Was it Daniel or it was Carl and her and someone else? Who was it? Was it Daniel, you guys? I don't remember. Was it TW? I think it was TW. I don't know. The three of them were going at it with those, the dad jokes. It was kind of funny the other night. She was keeping up pretty good. Yep, she is. Heather, hello. No, I changed the time. I'm sorry, you guys. Hey, Dora. Welcome in to all my friends. Let's see, I'm going to get to the spot. Joanne, hello. Could use some prayers. Doctor's visit tomorrow. Daniel, you got it, sweetheart. You guys, everybody, prayers up to Daniel. T is leaving to go back home tomorrow morning, you guys. She's going to be on the road tomorrow.
Is she taking a truck with her?
I don't know.
I thought she bought some more inventory, right?
So she did. I'm not sure. I didn't even ask her. I don't know if they're bringing both cars back or just. No, they only have one car there. I don't know if they're bringing their. Yeah, so they're driving their car back. They're driving Robbie's car back. I never even asked her. Am I a bad friend? I never even asked her. I don't think so. I don't think they're renting a truck.
You've been a little preoccupied the last few days.
Yeah, I don't think that they're driving a truck. I think that she's bringing a lot of the inventory home. And for those of you that have invoices with T, if you don't pay your invoices, she's not like me, you guys. She doesn't ship without payment. I have, and I've gotten burnt a few times. But if you have an invoice with her, please pay her. Otherwise, your package is not going out until November. And then it's going to be too late. I mean, not too late, but you don't want to have to hold on to them for, all that long.
No truck for T this time.
No truck. Did she say that?
Yeah.
Lindsay. Hello, Lindsay Ann. Losing you. Welcome in. Fancy Pinks. Hello, sweetheart. Mutton Ridge. Do you know Mutton Ridge?
I don't know Mutton. Well, I've seen them in other places.
Yep. Heather. Hello, sweetheart.
Yeah, you've got a few new people in the last 5 weeks. So.
Yep, we have Peggy. Do you know Peggy?
I know Peggy. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hey, Jenny. Welcome in. Jules, Christine Rose, Michelle O. Look at you guys. Thank you. Mrs. Anonymous. Hey, D. Hewitt. Awesome. You guys are great. All right. This is where it starts right here. It starts at Fancy Pinks. Donna, you are late. I know. I was making that new intro. Did you like it, T? Okay, Mrs.
Oh, yeah, we need to talk about that. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to talk about
what everybody thinks.
All right, we're going to talk about it. All right, so there's Bo. No. And T, you tell her, Fancy. Bo. No. Megan. Oh.
See, I was a ways down the list.
You were two people down the list. You were the third person that they guessed. So, Mr. Daniel Sanders, you will receive $30 in Cottage Cash. And if you don't know what Cottage Cash is, a few times over the past year, I have done sort of like gift certificates, where kind of like when you go to a restaurant and you buy one, get one free. But I refer to them as Cottage Cash. Who came up with that name? Was it you, Schreiker?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, he did. Schreiker came up with that name. We were trying to decide what to call them. Some people were saying Bottlino Bucks and some other
Bucks or Donna's Dollars. Those were the
Donna's
two.
Dollars, and then there was another one that was really cute that caught my attention, but we went with Cottage Cash. And the next time I do Cottage Cash will be the next time that I buy a huge amount. Like, I usually try to do Cottage Cash to share the wealth with you. Like, I did Cottage Cash when I got that huge crafting deal. I did Cottage Cash when I got the huge pocketbook deal. What other deals did I do Cottage Cash for? Oh, the comic books, when I got the big comic book deal. So, yeah, that's what Cottage Cash is, you guys. And I will let you know when I'm going to be doing another round of Cottage Cash. It's basically Schreiker, do you remember me doing at the very first round? Did I do if you buy 100, you get 175?
No, it was always the 50%. Yeah.
I thought it was always 100. You got 150, right?
Yep.
Wasn't it always like that? Even the very first round? Because you were with me for the very first round.
Yeah.
I thought I was losing it. I didn't want to go back and watch the video, but that was a question that somebody had, and I kind of said, okay, well, I'm not going to go back and watch the video. I trust you.
Been a while.
But yeah, so it's so the cottage cash, you guys, is for if you buy $100, you get $150 worth of cottage cash. 200, you get 300. 500, you get $750 worth of cottage cash. And trust me, I have given away thousands of dollars in cottage cash. But if it wasn't for the cottage cash, I do have to say I wouldn't have the cottage. So thank you so much for everyone who supported me with the cottage cash when I had it. Okay, so before we start talking about eBay and what happened with me, let me write down Daniel first so I don't forget. Daniel, you have $30 to spend with free shipping. My gift to you for coming in and for guessing. And what did you guys think about the intro? Honest opinion. I just literally threw it together. Hey, D. Scott, welcome in. Is T going to bed? Is she saying good night? Bedtime and driving at 5 a.m. Good night, T. Yep. I'll call you for coffee when I wake up. Heather's like, I was so close. Daniel's like, I never win. Yay, you won. Hi, Cindy.
Good today.
Christine O'Brien, welcome in. Warcroft, Ohio. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Reseller Rowboat, Beth, welcome in. Sorry, I don't buy from you, Donatella, but I have changed my business model. Have you? Interesting. I'll have to come over and check it out, you guys. Beth has a YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to her. Pam, Junebug, I didn't see you guys sneak in the door. Amy. My chat jumped. What did eBay do now, Donna? Do I need to go to San Jose and break some kneecaps? Hi, Schreiker.
I got a nasty gram from eBay today, too. So
you did? So perfect timing, right?
Yeah.
You guys, I literally just like, I texted him the thumbnail, and I said, are you available for tonight? Like 45 minutes ago. Was it like 45 minutes ago? Like
something like that, yeah.
30 minutes ago. It was so unexpected. You know me. Hi, Bonnie. Welcome in, honey. I make these decisions and I go like, boom. I go live. Hi, Camille. Hi, Camille. Hi, honey. Look at you guys. Nicole, welcome in. I'm sorry for missing all of you people. I didn't miss any of you. I missed so many of you guys that came in. Naked and laughing. Hello, hello. Is Bolo Buddies here?
I haven't seen her.
I haven't seen her. Sharon's here. Hi, Sharon. Shane is here. Hi, Shane. Just me is here. Mrs. Anonymous. Did I say hi to you? I don't want to leave anybody out. Thanks, you guys. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming in.
Thank you, Sandy. You can go ahead and wrench her if you have your
okay, thank you.
YouTube out.
I do have it out. Let me just go and I'll wrench her. There we have it. Okay. So first thing. Hi, Schreiker. I hate to beg. What is she begging for?
I missed it. Are you going to punish me and not say hello? Everybody was saying hello at one time, so I couldn't respond.
No, and I was talking over him too. Do invoices through PayPal or the email? Daniel, I send them. You should get it through your email, but I also will send you a copy of the invoice with the email attached to it and the tracking number. So you'll get it both ways from me. Okay. Beaver, I'm not going to right now. Okay, first thing that I want to talk to everybody about. Do you like the new countdown? Do you like it? Right? Yes.
I liked it. It was shorter than normal.
Was shorter. Hi, Donnie. Hello. Making Deal likes the jokes. Oh, tell me honestly, you guys, do you like the music? Should I change the music? She says, yes, I like it better. I love it. Yes. It was serious. That's what Schreiker said. He said it was too serious. He said, so maybe change the music to it? I don't know. I'll play around with it a little bit more tomorrow. I'll just play around with it.
I thought it was very sad. And then the first photo shows the girls like something has happened to the girls or something. So it just seemed a little depressed.
John, I didn't see it, but I like the long countdowns. Gives me time to nap a bit before the show. Well, I won't torture everybody and play it again. See, D. Hewitt says that she likes the music.
Yes, but the one right above it.
It's kind of sad. Anthony, hello. Put the song Bo Chicka Boom song that will lift the spirits. I thought
and you get to change the pictures if you do that.
I thought the music was very mellow.
It's mellow, but it's on the sad side.
Hi, Mary. I missed the intro. Sorry, G. Scott. Sorry you missed the intro. Okay. Who wants to go first, me or you? What happened to you on eBay today? I'm really, really upset about what's going on in my eBay.
It's just... Here, let me read the email if I can find it, because it was really stupid. Your listing was removed. Encouraging illegal activity policy. It was for a press, a little press that you use on... They're saying because you could forge a check or something with it. It's like 100 years old, and the company's been out of business for 75 years. So they're saying you could use it for some sort of illegal activity as far as forging checks or something. Ridiculous. But what's even worse was one from a couple weeks ago, was on a postcard. It was just a rock, a uranium ore rock, a picture of a rock. And they sent me a hazardous item, policy violation. We've removed your item because it's hazardous.
No.
A piece of paper, come on.
Picture?
Yeah, so obviously people are not aren't actually looking at items. It's all AI.
Do people report things like that on eBay? Are things like that reported?
Well, some people do, sure, but a lot of times it's just the AI catching keywords and things. Uranium popped up somewhere, but it was listed for months, before they caught it. So,
Huh? Interesting. Yeah, I know, right, Peggy? That was really stupid. And you guys, go ahead and share any of your stories that you may have, that may have happened to you in eBay. If you want to share any of your stories, I'd love to get you guys involved in the chat, and we can, talk about it. And don't forget you guys to go over and give the thumbs up when you have a moment. That would be great. But so what happened to me was, I have these incredible puppets. I don't know if you saw them. I don't know if you caught one of the shows where I was selling these puppets, but I had these amazing puppets, and my Beavers unit bought one of my old men, and hi Christopher. Mwah. Hi Christopher. I don't know if the gift that you sent, Christopher. All right, off subject for a minute. Christopher, he sent my daughter, Angelina, a big box of Mrs. Fields cookies, like get well soon, Mrs. Fields cookies. And then yesterday when I made the announcement that, so they found a nodule on the ultrasound, they found the nodule on the CAT scan. And then when they did the MRI, the nodule was gone. which I'm very unsettled about that, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. So anyway, so when I told him yesterday that the nodule disappeared in the MRI, Christopher goes, oh, great. Instead of sending her that expensive gift, I could have just sent her a balloon, you're saying? Because I told her that she was okay. Christopher, you're so funny. Sandy, welcome in. Sandy's new. She just signed up. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you need a wrencher.
Okay, Sandy, thank you. Welcome to the family. You guys welcome Sandy in. Okay, so anyway, so I put the other old man puppet, which I'll go get him and I'll show him to you for those of you that are new and have not seen these puppets. So I decided to offer one up for auction, and the other one I decided. So one I sold at auction, and my Beavers unit bought it here for you guys. And then this one I decided I would post it in my eBay store because, hi Adam, welcome in. I decided to post this one in my eBay store because I like to post things in my eBay store so that I can be on Bolo Buddies. If you guys don't know who Bolo Buddies is she does. Be on the lookout, Bolo, if she's here, or maybe, yeah, Schreiker's probably already going to get her link for me. Courtney is a good friend of mine, and there she is, sourcing with Bolo Buddies. She has several channels, and she will feature members. If you are a member of her channel, she'll feature you in her big group, and she'll actually even do videos about you, and she's got a pretty big channel and she gives all kinds of shout outs. So, okay. So this one here, I put on eBay so that I can be shouted out on Bolo Buddies. That's why I post on eBay. I only have like maybe 25, 30 items. I don't even know what I have on eBay, just a few things. A man from the Netherlands bought him. I put him up for auction for $350. I got one bid on him, and a man from the Netherlands purchased him. He contacted me and said the shipping was too much to the Netherlands. And I said, well, you entered a binding contract with eBay when you placed your bid. He said, can you reduce the shipping on it? I said, I cannot because I use global shipping. And he said, well, can you reduce the price of the puppet then to offset some of the cost of the shipping? And I said, I can't do that either because you basically have to pay for it because you bid on it and you won the puppet. And it's not true. So basically, if I remove the puppet, or if I lose the puppet, then I get a ding. And after so many dings, you lose your top rated seller or you lose, whatever. It's been so long since I've really done eBay. I almost this is why I have Schreiker on. He can fill in the blanks for me. But how come the buyer, without any repercussions whatsoever, eBay stands behind the buyer and not the seller? They're so strict with us. However, the buyer can back out of this, and there's absolutely no repercussions to the buyer for backing out of a $350 deal.
Well, they get a strike on their account, but they get like 3 a year or something ridiculous. And even then, it doesn't really matter.
Yes, no. Okay. So Beth, he has not paid. You can cancel the sale. I haven't canceled the sale because I'm hoping, because he wrote to me today and he said, he didn't say he was sorry. He just said, I'm a new buyer on eBay. So I'm hoping that he'll think about it and be like, oh boy, I need to pay for this. So that's why I haven't canceled the order yet. I will cancel it and relist it or maybe offer it up to you guys. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But
how many feedback did he have?
0.
Oh, 0. Yeah. Bad news.
0 feedback. And I have watched other resellers on YouTube and they've said, don't be afraid of the 0 feedback buyer. Well, guess what? I am. When I see
on high dollar items, for sure.
Yeah. When I see 0 feedback, I get scared.
Well, you don't have to be. It just means they're usually just a guest that just found it on Google or something and came over and decided to buy it. So it doesn't mean something bad, but also you have to remember he knew what the shipping price was before he hit buy. eBay showed him what it was going to cost. So it's not a surprise.
Do they? Now he's in the Netherlands, sure. So he knew what the customs fees and everything was going to be. Yes. 100% he did.
Yes. Mm-hmm. He may have overlooked that, but he knew ahead of time what it was going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just let the time run out, and then you can, if he doesn't pay, you can hit cancel, but it'll be his fault. It won't affect yours any at all. But like John Jones said a little bit earlier, when you force a sale like that, it very likely could come back and bite you. And I kind of got a little situation like that going on now, even though I didn't force the sale, but it kind of looks that way. I had somebody buy a $500 book a couple days ago, and he corresponded with me a little bit before time. And he's not a zero feedback. He's 70 or something like that. But now after the sale, of course, he's got all these questions, and I've already shipped the book out, and he keeps asking the stupid same things over and over and over, just things that are right there in the listing, just things you shouldn't be, asking.
Right.
But it's going on and on every day. So I have a pretty good idea what's going to happen when he actually receives it. He's going to want to return it, which I hate, returning $500 sales, but.
You think he's going to return it?
Yeah, it's 50-50. Yeah.
Adam, I was talking about that on my stream. Sellers cancel a sale and get a ding. eBay sliders with buyers 99% of the time. Right? You guys, Adam Exploits is an old friend of mine, and he has guests on his show, and he talks about reselling on his channel also.
And Kim also has a point there. Before you cancel it, word the question to the buyer as, are you going to be able to pay for the item, or would you like me to cancel it? That way, if they say, go ahead and cancel the sale, then it's totally on them, and you're off the hook entirely as far as getting a ding on your account. As long as the buyer says cancel, you're good to go.
He has 5 days to pay. Maybe it will sell higher to someone else. Sorry that happened to you. Oh, I'm fine with it, but I think it's terrible. Just talk to eBay and make sure you tell them it wasn't okay. You ought to stand up for yourself. I don't sell to anyone with zero. You have no choice.
No choice.
How can you not?
You can click those boxes to restrict what buyers will, but that is a very lenient policy on eBay. They have to have like 3 or 4 non-pays before, that really takes effect. So you really don't have a lot of control over that unless you put them on your list ahead of time, which is, how can you?
When he doesn't pay after 4 days, eBay will cancel it. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to let eBay cancel it, and then I'll just either relist it or I'll bring them here.
Yeah, Peggy, he seems very needy, for sure. So did you have a lot of looks and watchers on that?
Well, I did, but it's hard to determine whether or not they were actual buyers or if they were just because I was advertising on.
Yeah, if you showed it on here, then some of these people may have been watching.
Yes. Yeah, I was advertising on my YouTube page. I was like, you guys go over and let's see what he sells for. So. He's rare. There's not, I don't think there's another one on eBay. So I thought for sure do you have no returns for international sales? No, I don't.
I don't know that that's an option. I've never seen that.
No, I have returns on anything.
But if you go through the global shipping program, they're supposed to take care of everything after they ship it out. So you really shouldn't have to worry about returns or refunds once it goes out of Kentucky.
Right, exactly. Sometimes sellers have phones accounts and bid because they have the same item listed in their stores.
Well, now the problem I'm running into with this book is I'm sure this buyer only bought it off the mobile app. And eBay has a problem with their app because, like, my book is listed very good as condition, and it's down in the description. It says very good several different times. But when they put it on their mobile app, it shows up as used like new. And that's causing my main problem with this buyer because he's expecting a new book. And I'm not selling a new book. It's a 70-year-old book. So it's only very good.
Let's see. Kristen says they only ask you after because they assume you will be afraid to lose the sale and will give in. Yeah, and I'm not. Every time I relist, I get more money. Back in the day, the buyers would call the seller. It was so annoying.
Yeah, I don't want to be called. This is online. This isn't telemarketing, so.
Right? I won my case and they reversed it. eBay will do the right thing when you say, I'm going to leave this platform.
Okay, reseller Robo, where is that box to unclick? Is that now does that also include the global shipping, or just if you shipping directly?
Let's see. Hold on. I'm going to get to her question. I couldn't sell on eBay for a year because they banned me for selling. I sold this one person 8 different lots. They claimed it never came. Got their money back. After that, they told me, yeah, it came. So did they reinstate your account making deals? Bola Buddies, cancel or you will be doing a show called Remember That Puppet. He paid and I got burnt. Oh, gosh. I don't think
like I said, as long as they pay and you get it to Kentucky, then it's basically eBay's problem after that.
Exactly. I think having international sales and shipping things to Kentucky and they take care of it overseas is like their global shipping is just amazing. I have presets on my eBay account for no pays and cancels. My account doesn't show for under 10 feedback, or that's what you were reading, Beetlebug?
But I've never seen that. I've only seen
I know there's that option.
Yep. You've seen this option here with the 10 feedback?
Yep, I have seen that option. I'm surprised you haven't. You've been selling for a lot longer than I have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's in there. I call and gripe about it all the time. I sell to people with 0 often. Most pay, some do not. Everyone starts at 0, right? Vintage.
That's right.
Vintage memories. I had a book buyer want a refund due to lack of delivery. Scanned as placed on front porch. eBay actually backed me on that one, and the buyer just dropped it after dozens of emails wanting a refund. Well, I personally have a story about the global shipping that I had an unbelievable experience, and I feel kind of bad to this day because I'm the daughter of an optician, and I'm still like to this day I'm not 100% if they had a mild prescription in them or not. But anyways, I sold a pair of Christian Dior vintage glasses with lenses in them, and I'm trying to think if I put in the title frame only. I don't think I did. I don't think I put frame only. And they went to Europe. And when the person got them, they said that the lenses were prescription that were in them. And I responded back, I don't know if they were or if they weren't. And they put a claim in through eBay, and eBay closed the case in my favor, let me keep the money, and refunded them the money and let them keep the glasses. They refunded them the money and they kept the glasses. They didn't have to return the glasses to me through the global shipping.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
That's crazy. Like, that's an unbelievable story. Like that they do that. That's why I like doing the global shipping, because I think it's probably why their prices are so high, because they have such a great guarantee for the buyer and the seller.
Now, as far as what Vintage is saying there, as far as refunds go, as long as it shows scanned as delivered, then eBay will back you up. Just tell the buyer to file a claim.
Yes.
And as long as you got that proof of delivery, then eBay will refund them, maybe not, but it'll come out of their dollars, not yours.
Yes. As long as you've got that proof that it was left on their porch, even if it was stolen off their porch,
that's right.
It's not your responsibility. It's the United States. They're not going to make you do any extra work. That's it. You're done.
Now remember, this is eBay, not Amazon. It's opposite on Amazon.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Amazon. Anthony says they don't sell as auction anymore. Really?
I don't do any auctions at all.
You don't?
No.
I do that if I have an OS. What's an OS? It's a workaround.
Out of stock, I suppose.
Out of stock. I offer them discount on something else and would say, would you like to buy that and have me cancel the sale? I do that too.
Now, Susan, you said you had zero, of course, at the beginning, but not everybody feels it that way. I sell to zero feedback people every single day. I have no problems with it. It's just when there's a pricey one and they start sending weird emails and things, that's when, problems come up.
Hi, Ryan. Hey, KF Stu. Welcome in.
Bieber, it just depends on how you have your shipping set up. Some of my items, they charge $5 plus $1 per item after that. And other ones, like my postcards, it's just a one-time flat fee, $1.50, and then everything else is free after that. So it just depends on your shipping settings.
I don't think so, Donnie. I think they're still operating the same way they have for years. They just... I'm a big fan of the global shipping. Mm-hmm. A lot of people are not because of the fees that the people have to pay on the other end, but I am a big fan of it.
I don't feel bad about that at all because they know what the fee is ahead of time. eBay's very clear about what they're going to be paying when they check out. And if it's too much for them, it's too much for them. I understand that.
Right. Susan says some of my first purchases were pricey purses and I had zero feedback. Guess I was lucky they sold to me, if that's how sellers feel. I know everybody has to start somewhere. Mm-hmm. To me, what Susan is saying, I mean, I do get suspicious when someone comes in double barrel and buys something for $350. Like, you've never used eBay before to buy anything, like nothing, like you come in double barrel. I mean, I guess Susan did, and and it went fine. I had a sale to Israel and they charged me $20 to ship to Kentucky and the buyer only paid $12. What the hell?
I don't know what that's about because you're the one that sets your shipping charges.
Right.
And you get your full shipping charges on your international sale just to ship to Kentucky. After that, you don't even know what eBay is charging the customer to ship.
The only thing I can think of, Donnie, is that when you made the listing, you must have put the wrong weight or measurements in your listing and the buyer was only charged $12 because and then when you actually went to ship your package, the package was bigger and heavier, and that's why it cost you $20 and it only cost the buyer the $12, right? So that's probably what happened in his case, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Yeah, you're in full charge of what you charge your shipping for.
Let's see what Deez says. This is the biggest selling point list with detailed listing and highlight it in description. All my sales are final unless it is misrepresented. Have to be very careful in the description. You can't have final sales on eBay. I mean, it just, Deez, I don't know if there's a workaround on that. And if there is, tell us, enlighten us, because as far as I know, you cannot have, all they have to do is say item not as described, and that's it.
And you're paying the shipping to get it back.
You're paying the shipping to get it back, and you have to accept that return. And eBay will pull that money right out of your account and hold on to it until that customer returns that item. They just put some money back into my account just last Saturday or something because a customer complained that they received an item that was not as described. And I said, well, that's the item that I sent you. That's the item that I had. That's the item that you bought. And he filed a claim and eBay pulled the money out of my account. And he had so many days, is it 5 days to return the item? I don't remember how many days it is. I think it's 5.
Weeks. 2 weeks. Mm-hmm.
To return the item.
Although during COVID, they pushed that out to about a month.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
And he never returned the item, and they just gave me back my money.
It's generally at that 2 week mark, I'll call and get eBay to close the return so they can't ship it back after that. But the last one I had about 2 months ago, they said, oh, we're still on the COVID time, and that's 3 to 4 weeks. I don't know if they've, reduced that back down to 2 weeks or not, but.
Okay, so Beth went and got this from the listing page. Returns will be accepted unless you select domestic or international return options above. The item can always be returned if it doesn't match the listing description.
I'll have to look at it.
I don't know. D. Scott said,
I didn't think they gave you a choice with the global shipping. I know if you ship directly, yeah, you have a lot more choices. But
here, D. Scott, I'm going to drop the link in the chat, and then I'm going to delete it. Make sure your camera's on when you come in so that I can see you.
Hey, KJ, are you dried off?
KJ. He's going to change his name to Mr. Showers a lot instead of Mr. Buys a lot, right? D, there's the link. You can always add on feedback too. Beetle. You can always add on feedback too.
Feedback is tricky because as a seller, you can't leave a negative.
You can't.
I mean, a lot of sellers will leave negative positives, but that's against eBay's rules. So if you get reported for doing that, they could take some action on that as well.
Yeah, you can put anything in the description about final sales, but it means nothing really. eBay backs the buyer 9 times out of 10. Absolutely. And here is D. Scott. Hey there, buddy.
Hey, hi. Hello.
Hello, hello. How are you?
I'm fine, sorta, or up and down.
Okay.
You got me in trouble.
Who did?
You.
Why? What did I do?
Remember when I first did coming into the room when I was testing, getting in and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Well, at that time that I was trying to get in, you were talking about how your daughter, I think Bo. Yeah. Didn't want to go to the college or something about because of shots and all of this. And you were talking the negative about it and how she was like, you were talking in the negative about it and the COVID and all of this stuff. YouTube deleted my video of me being in the room with you. They flagged it as bad because of the fact of the medical. It was a medical reason. It was a medical reason of negative talk concerning COVID.
Sure. They were deleting a lot of videos at that time for sure.
They weren't.
Yeah.
They weren't. I mean, my video just the other day, I had COVID in the
chat. Are you saying they deleted Donna's video, or did you cut a part of it out and post it on your page?
I didn't do nothing. They flagged me for it. She talked the negative, but they flagged me for it. I got in trouble for it.
That's impossible. That was on my channel.
Yeah, I don't understand how
that's what I'm saying. They sent me the notification. No, I got in trouble for it. It was weird. And I'm like, I didn't do this. This is not even my channel. But you're beating up my channel.
But I don't even know how they knew who you actually are.
Yeah. Because
we're on StreamYard, so they.
It was through YouTube. YouTube put the info on me. They gave me the information about it. Now I'm like, I'm searching for the video, but it's already removed. I was able to find it. And the only one that I found was the one with Donna, where you was talking about your daughter and the college and COVID and the negative about her not wanting to deal with it because of the shots and all of this.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand really what you're talking about because that video was on my channel.
I know.
And I didn't get any copyright strikes and the video is still up on my channel. So I don't know how it would affect your channel. All you did was come on as a guest you're doing right now.
Exactly. I thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
I just wanted to bring that to your attention that happened to me.
Do you have any videos on your channel?
No, nothing. I mean, nothing yet. No. nothing yet. And yeah, that's the look I was using, you know, when it happened. Like, wait a minute.
It had to be something else, because there's no way. I mean, there's just no way.
I think it's spam or scam, but
yeah, it has to be something else. Maybe you got, I don't know. It has to be something else.
Yeah.
But
they didn't email me about it. So
yeah,
I was on the same video, right?
It has to be something else.
That's a possibility, but I know that when I looked for the video that they was talking about, the only one I came across, and I had to dig for that one, was a video of what I just explained to you about. And I was like, that's ridiculous. I mean,
I'm like everybody else. I think that was a troll.
I haven't talked to YouTube about it. Yeah. You know, I haven't called them on it, and I don't think I'm going to. But I just thought that was kind of funny. That
if you clicked anything in that link, change your password.
Change your password. It sounds like you were trolled. YouTube does not like email guests on people's channels.
I didn't think so. I just thought it was. I just thought it was weird. I thought it was real weird.
And I think you know, they don't even know that you're the D Scott, because you could have came in from any link from anywhere.
Yeah,
and they don't know who you are. You know.
Yeah. So
yeah. And I think that day that you came in, I think that you may have put your email address in. So someone watching the video,
that never happened, because we were testing it, and I was just trying to check it to make sure that I was able to get into the room with you, and that's as far as it went. So you could be right. It might not be that one video of me being a guest. It might be something else. It's
not Myra.
Yeah. So, and if they didn't flag you, why would they be on me or
they would have went after Donna. They
didn't flag me. They didn't flag me, D Spot. So something you got trolled, honey. I'm sorry, but you got trolled. Okay. That's all right. You got trolled. You didn't get in trouble. Someone just saw you talking and you got trolled because
probably
because but John Jones says that we're all getting letters from YouTube tomorrow, or eBay. eBay. And then Myra says, are you serious, Mr. Jones?
Okay, all right.
No.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, I just want to bring that to your attention.
All right, buddy. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming in. It was good to see you.
Thanks for letting me come in and talk to you.
Right. On that. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay. So I was looking at Bolo Buddy says that she had a problem one time. Okay, here it is. She says, I think I got burnt once with global shipping, but I can't remember the details. Striker, do you do global shipping?
I do, and I've also had one bad experience out of all of the ones I've caused a few of my own problems by sending things that were defective or something, and I immediately refunded them to cut it off. But the one time that I was responsible when I shouldn't have been was I made a shipment to Canada, and something was damaged in transit, and eBay is supposed to take care of that, no questions asked. But for some reason, eBay told the customer to contact me about settling it. And I ended up refunding them $25 or something, but that was something that eBay should have taken care of. And I should have went ahead and pressed eBay about it, because I'm sure they would have, but I just didn't even mess with it. You know, I just did it and went on. But yeah, I do a lot of global shipping with no trouble whatsoever.
Yeah.
Although right now, Australia is causing a problem. So
okay, so that's an interesting point right there. So James says, never have many issues, only Russia and Brazil, which I don't ship to anymore. Do they allow, because there was a when I was selling on eBay, there was a list that we don't, I mean, I don't even think they offer items to people that live in those countries, correct? I mean, they can't even see our items. They're on there's certain countries that they just do not.
That's up to eBay to decide. If they want to ship to that country, they'll go ahead and show it. But if they don't want to ship there, then no, they won't even show your items at all.
Jules, Australia the whole country is on complete lockdown right now.
Well, the eastern half is, at least. The western half's a little looser, but all shipments are having a problem at this point. Oh, what's going on down under? Well, they don't think you have any rights at all. So.
Oh, so Beaver said you can ship to Australia.
No, I've been hearing otherwise.
Yeah, I didn't know that they listed the restriction on it.
Yeah. I wouldn't chance. If you're shipping directly, I wouldn't do it. If you're doing it through eBay, then, maybe go ahead and do it. And I started doing it because I was having troubles with several countries that 100% of the time claimed non-delivery. So that's why I switched over to global shipping, and it's worked really well.
Okay, look at.
So how long ago did you ship it out, though? That's the question. Because that restriction's only been in effect for a week or two now. So if you shipped it before that, you might have been, snuck through. Because there were several people on a different show a few days ago that said they went through the global shipping to Australia, and it's just disappeared.
And James says that United States Postal is not shipping there anymore.
Right.
New Zealand.
I'm assuming eBay is probably using a different carrier, like UPS or something like that.
Started September 3rd was the email. I shipped on the 7th.
The 7th. Today's only last month. Okay.
Today is the 7th, so it took a month.
Yeah.
So I'm
not going to stop. If it's going global shipping, I assume Amazon or eBay's got it figured out, and I'm going to ship it as normal.
Yeah. I don't think a month ago they had the restriction. I think the restriction is just recent. So
she said September 3rd, but I think that's
her package was in transit. Her package, they probably allowed all the transit packages to be delivered. Right. Perhaps the restriction is now. I don't know. I one of you look up ninjas, you can look it up and maybe let us know. I know I've gotten a mail out of Australia. I bought a candy out of Sydney in the last week or so, and it was delivered yesterday. So Australia's shipping out. We can't ship in. Is that what's going on?
I don't know.
I get nervous about selling expensive electronics, anything expensive out of the U.S.
I'm nervous about shipping it in the U.S., Ryan.
Ryan, do you ship? Do you use the global shipping? I wonder if he uses the global shipping.
Yes, they are not taking packages in, but they can ship out. Okay.
Interesting. Okay, James is pretty well versed. He's like he really keeps up on the eBay like news things. And Justin, welcome in, but I don't know what that comment means. I don't know. It's kind of random. I don't know if you want to explain yourself on that one, but welcome in. New South Wales, Victoria, Queensland Postal Service is having trouble. Lockdowns and physical distancing. A lot of warehouses juggling logistics. Beaver, I can see that you're texting me, but I can't respond to it right now, honey. I have been lucky, but not big money items. I have been lucky, but not with big money items.
Yeah, shipping out of country.
Yeah, I can't. It's hooked up as a camera right now, Beaver. The post office delivered a package today marked fragile, and it looked like they used a football. Oh, geez.
That's a football, yeah. I never put fragile on anything, even when customers say, please mark that as fragile. I've heard too many stories that,
that they treat them badly
right.
if you mark them that way. Mm-hmm. I use global, but something is not right with it. It doesn't cost $20 to ship 10-ounce toy to Kentucky. Donnie, you can change that in your
shipping settings. Yeah.
Yeah, you can change that in your shipping settings, honey. 10 ounces should have cost you no more than less than $4 to go to Kentucky. Mm-hmm. It should have been like what is 10 ounces to Kentucky? Like from Florida, it would have been less than $4 to ship. It's in your settings. You need to adjust.
Well, you can make your own shipping template, as many as you want. So you can make a different one for anything.
It
Set
was
your
the
own
first.
price.
No. It's not what they charged. You pay
That's what you charged.
It's what you charged. It's what you charged. You have to go into your settings and change that. Like when you have a sale, and you have to change that. I wonder. Let me see. I have something that is. Let me see.
And you have to
Hold on a
change that.
second. Hold on. Let me see if I can do a screen share with. Let me see if I can do a screen share. It's kind of hard to see the screen share, though. That's the only problem. It's hard to see the.
Well, if they charged you $20, that means you probably shipped it priority or next day or something like that when you didn't need to do that.
Yeah. Is who was it? Was it Donnie?
But yes, it definitely helps a lot if you put the correct dimensions and weight when you list the item. That cuts off a lot of problems right there.
Hi, Harley. Donnie, how long have you been selling on? I don't want to try to teach an
eBay course here.
an old dog, new tricks. I mean, Donnie, how long have you been selling on eBay? Because maybe no one ever showed him how to go in and change the type of
make a shipping
packaging.
template.
And I mean, you could have used, 10 ounces. It would have been cheaper to put it in a padded flat rate.
Mm-hmm.
If it was 10 ounce over a year.
Now, are you having that problem on all your packages, Donnie, or just your global shipping? Okay. Because even on the shipment page, you're still going to set the weight and the dimensions, and then choose the option you want to use to ship that package. If you're shipping through eBay itself, and you're not using Pirate Ship or Indicia or Stamps or something.
Okay, so let me just see here.
So this was your first GSP package then, okay.
Okay, so
do you know what option you chose? Did you choose overnight or second day or priority or first class? What option did you click on, Donnie? Because if you chose first class, there's no way they could have charged you $20 for that. It's the most first class goes up to is about $6 or so, whatever 1 pound priority is.
This was the first issue. Do you know how to change the shipping, Donnie? And let me see. What is? Don't hit by label until you see the bottom. What you will be charged to the label, Donnie. Exactly.
Hi, Shelly. Can you read us a story?
Put the exact dimensions in it. The items or the item package size that you put. When put the exact dimensions in of the item or the item package size that you put. I don't understand that question. See, a lot of the times I do free shipping. So I work the price right into it. So I don't have this problem most of the time. Most of the time I do free shipping. Heather MC. She's so cute. Are you auctioning tonight? No pressure. Just one.
Yeah, I used to not care about putting in the actual weight and dimensions when I made a listing because you can always change it before you ship. But I started getting more and more global shipping, so it helps them a lot if you have the actual. So that way eBay knows how much to actually charge them. Instead of charging them for a 10-pound package and you're only shipping a 1 pound, their shipping charge would be much less if you only put in the 1 pound when you made the listing. So you'll get a lot more of your customers international that way.
So, Donnie, I'm sure he's been selling for a year, Beaver, so I'm sure he knows how to change the shipping. He may be looking at the invoice that shows all the shipping and all of the fees that eBay charges for global shipping.
Yeah. If you can find that.
He's looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what Susie Q said, that she was just about to type that. If looking at an order details, that's not what they are charging you. Hi, Robin. Welcome in.
That may be what they charge the customer, but not charged you. Yeah.
And there's Shadys. She's becoming a teacher now. She's like,
Are you saying you don't put the dimensions in of the package before or after, or what?
Oh, he said it was eBay International, not Jeep Global Shipping.
That's a little different.
That's a little bit different. I don't think I've ever even used international. I just always use global shipping.
Yeah.
So with international, it doesn't go to Kentucky, correct?
Right. You're shipping it directly out of country.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't go. So
yeah, it could easily cost $20.
It could very easily cost $20. Yeah. Actually, $20 sounds kind of cheap. For the cost.
Well, he said it was first class, so it was under £1 probably.
Oh, yeah, it was under £1. Yeah.
Okay, Beaver, that's fine. I didn't used to do that either until I started getting a lot of international. Now I try to put at least within £1 the weight of the item. That way eBay can charge them the proper amount instead of a whole lot. If you put 10 pounds in for your item, then eBay's going to pass that on to the customer, and the customer's going to see, it's going to cost $40 when actually, it's only going to cost eBay $20 to ship that to them. So you might lose some sales by them seeing a much higher shipping charge than it actually costs.
No, he said he listed it as global shipping, not international. I'm very confused.
Yeah.
So did it go out international or did it go out?
It had to have, yeah. Because it doesn't cost that much to ship to Kentucky anywhere in the U.S. under £1.
No way. Beaver says, I use eBay International or I use Pirate Ship International. And Beth says, I thought it went to Kentucky too for eBay International. I don't know. I've never done eBay International. I've always just done global shipping.
If you're doing eBay International, that means you're shipping directly out of country yourself.
eBay can come back at you for the difference. Who is she talking to?
Probably what I was saying about putting in the incorrect weight.
Rambling Rose, we got some really good news on my daughter. Thank you so much for the prayers, honey. Her MRI scan did not show the nodule on the pancreas, so thank you so much. It says Kentucky on the label.
No, it must be GSP then.
It must be. Hold on.
Yeah, you just need to check your shipping policy and get it corrected. Beaver, are you saying that eBay International goes to Kentucky as well, or just straight out of country? Well, Jules, the eBay global shipping program, you ship everything to Kentucky, and then they ship it on out of the country.
I don't know if he's here.
On eBay International, I thought it was just the same as you shipping it straight out of the country.
Christopher, are you still in the chat?
But Beaver is saying Kentucky, it goes to Kentucky as international as well. So both ways it goes through Kentucky.
Christopher, are you still here? He may have gone.
Is that Bo?
Good. That's so good.
They're so good. Oh, he must have left. We'll do a video and we'll send it to him tomorrow with you saying thank you. Don't eat them all tonight, so you have some that you can show him what it looks like. Okay, bye.
Bye.
He sent her some chocolates.
He sent her some cookies, some Mrs. Fields cookies. Sorry, you guys. I always answer the phone when my daughter calls because or my son, because, kids, right?
So that's what I think too, Robin. Global shipping is much less complicated. Yeah, I understand. It probably is much cheaper doing eBay International because eBay's not adding their fees in on top of your fees. So it is much cheaper for the buyer, but I want the safety of using GSP. So once I ship it to Kentucky, I'm out of the loop. Let eBay handle damage and missed delivery and returns and all of that. I don't want any part of that.
Junebug, I'm sorry I didn't understand your question. Did you understand her question? It was the one with the question marks.
Yeah, I know. She asked it a few times, and I think I responded somehow, but maybe not the way.
Where
it says length, width, depth. Is it the package size of the item? It's the package size.
It's the package size, of course.
Yeah, for sure.
It's the package size.
Yeah, always put packaging. Now, when you're on Amazon making pages for items, you want to use item size, but that's entirely different than the eBay shipping.
My daughter does global shipping from Northern California, and hers goes to, they have different hubs, for sure. Especially to Canada. Pirate ship, simple export rate, or standard international is so much cheaper. Absolutely, Backpack Treasures. Can it be changed to global? I always use global. I'm not sure why it changed. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, James, you can use UPS also. Yeah.
Yeah, most of my packages have been going out UPS, you guys. I've been kind of hoarding your things and getting one big package and sending it out UPS instead of sending out, small packages throughout the week, just to save on shipping charges because my shipping charges are through the roof. So I want to stay with free shipping. So unless there's something that needs to go out stat, it will probably go out, like once a week in a big UPS box. And now that Pirate Ship is doing UPS, that's great. Yes, they did Wonder Woman. They did this week. They did like on Tuesday or something. And just in case you guys didn't hear me during one of my lives this week, there is an option on Pirate Ship to have UPS pick up your package. There's a $3.50 charge for UPS to stop at your house and pick up your package. But that doesn't mean just for one package. They'll pick up 10 packages if you need them to. You don't have to pay $3.50 for every package.
And if you're nice with your UPS driver, he'll just do it for free. You just tell him, will you stop by tomorrow, Yeah. Or you can give your packages to any UPS person.
Any UPS.
You can chase somebody down, on the next street and say, hey, take this package.
Yep. Any UPS and UPS has stores that you can drop I think Kohl's is one of them. I think Bed Bath & Beyond, Staples, Office Depot. I mean, there's a lot of different, you don't have to just go to UPS. They have pickup hubs all around the city. UPS. It's not like, but it has to be a prepaid label, and they're not going to scan it for you. Now, I think maybe at Kohl's they will scan it for you. I'm not 100% sure. No,
whenever UPS picks up, they'll scan it though.
They'll scan it, when they pick it up. So you're not going to get a scan right away. But if you flag down your UPS driver, they will scan it for you. There, John Jones just put some of the stores: Advanced Auto, Staples, CVS. There's a lot of them. UPS charged me $21 to ship a 2-pound package to Oklahoma from Massachusetts.
Well, you must have went into the store and had them print the label for you, probably.
They have a surcharge.
They're doing it at home. Yeah.
They have a surcharge if you go into the store, and I found that hard. I found out the hard way. Yeah. I brought 2 big packages into the store, and I ended up paying It was like almost $60 in surcharges, maybe more for the two combined, maybe even $80. They charged me like $40. There was like pickup charge, and if they do it for you, there's lots of extra charges on it. So if you can, open up a UPS account and print your own labels, because they are really like highway robbery if you have them do it for you.
Also, everybody's saying use Pirate Ship, which is smart. There's other programs as well, Indicia or Stamps or whatever. You get good discounts on them as well. But if you just go to UPS and do it directly off their website, always look for, when you first go on their site, a lot of times they'll flash a coupon code, like 15 easy or 25% off of this or that. Always grab that and fill that in later, because that saves a ton of money right there.
Yeah. And just FYI, you guys, Pirate Ship has gone up approximately $2.50 to $3+ across the board on all packages. Even
£1 priority, it's went up that much?
No, anything a pound or more has gone up that much.
And Shippo, yeah, I've seen Shippo a few times.
They lost, they don't have the contract with United States Postal anymore, so they're not giving the bulk rate anymore. You can still do box in a bag. You can do the, I'm trying to think of the name of it, but the prices have gone way up.
Yeah.
The prices have gone way up.
So.
Yeah.
James S., let us know how your negotiations go with UPS. I did it about 12 years ago, and they didn't really want to cut a whole lot off. It was cheaper still going through a third party. I did have a contract and free pickup and all of that, but it was only like a 15% discount or so. And I was shipping hundreds, at the time. So.
And how much were they saving you?
Only like 15, 20% off. I having a negotiated contract. So, I don't know what it's like today.
Well,
but they'll certainly, give you a contract if you want one. Just call in and talk to one of their reps, and they'll send you a contract in your email and everything. So.
Yeah, and I don't know if there's any truth to this. Maybe you can help me. But I've heard that if you, with UPS, you can have a representative. You have your own representative for the area, and you can even get a printer. You can get labels directly through UPS for free.
Yeah.
If you use UPS as your shipping service.
Yes.
It's true.
You have to be pretty big to get a printer, but they would pretty much send labels out to anybody. I'm still working on a box I had from a few years ago. So do
the labels fit in the Rolo printer?
Oh, yeah. They're standard 4x6s. Mm-hmm.
And you can just get them for free.
Yeah. Well, I've heard recently they've started putting limits on it, so I don't know, what the limits are now. They probably look at, if you're only going to ship one UPS item a year, they're not going to be giving you free stuff, but. I don't do a lot of UPS directly through UPS anymore, so I don't know if they would give me free labels at this point as well. I'll find out soon, as I'm needing to get some more. But
right, and James, I can get that information right on the UPS, my UPS account. There's somewhere on there.
You have to dig a little bit to find it, but yeah, right, exactly, reseller.
I'm digging right now. I want to see where it is.
It's been a while since I had to look, but it's in there somewhere.
I spend a fortune on packing materials, labels, boxes, all that stuff.
I've had good luck with UPS. FedEx is the problem. FedEx is horrible, horrible, horrible.
Yeah, we were just talking about that the other day.
And you would think the USPS would send important documents, priority mail or something, like passports that they're responsible for. You go to the post office to get your passport, right? So you would think they would ship it priority mail. But no, they hand it off to FedEx. FedEx delivers that. And they misdeliver a lot of things like that. We've had that happen recently. Oh, yeah, we delivered that, but who knows where it was delivered to?
All right, I'm going to have to spend some time, and everything takes time, right? I use whoever is cheapest.
Yeah. I mean, I have a good UPS drop-off on my way to the post office, so I'd naturally just go that route. I don't have a good FedEx drop-off, but like I said, I don't like FedEx anyway, so it's a no-brainer for me.
I won't use Federal Express.
Yeah.
If people continue to abuse it, they will start charging. That's like using flat rate envelopes as a packaging material.
Yeah.
People start abusing UPS.
Yeah, the free labels and things. Yeah.
People are ordering free UPS labels and using them for USPS. Well, I mean, it would be okay. So, to my defense,
unless you're going to have 2 printers set up.
That's what I was going to say. To my defense, right now I'm doing 75% of my orders are going out UPS. I am still sending some orders USPS. What am I going to do? Take those labels out and go get my Rolo printer labels and put them in? So,
I kind of switch back and forth because I do feel guilty about using UPS labels all the time. So I'll use a box of them, and then I'll buy a whole bunch of regular ones and use those. Then I'll go back and use some UPS ones. So they're kind of back and forth.
They might ding your account if you cancel without a reason. Not sure, but I heard of that. Yeah, they will. For sure, they will. 15 years ago, I worked at eBay consignments. At an eBay consignment store, and all of our labels were free from UPS, but we used USPS for 90%. They didn't seem to care, just kept delivering labels.
15 years ago, though.
15 years ago, yeah. So you know what I saw that came up on my YouTube feeds was eBay, and I didn't even know this because I've kind of been out of the loop. eBay has their own store. Did you know that?
What's that? Say that again.
eBay has their own store.
They have a walk-in store?
No. eBay has
or shipping supplies you're talking about?
No. This person that I watched, it was a short that I watched, and this person bought a pair of sneakers from an eBay store. Has anybody ever heard of that? He said, I bought this on eBay from the eBay store. And he did an unboxing of a pair of sneakers that he bought. And the box was in a box. The sneaker box was in an eBay box. And he was showing how one of the corners of the box was a little bit crushed. And he was a little bit upset that eBay didn't put more padding in the box and that his box to these expensive sneakers he bought.
Yeah, they were very expensive shoes. So it could have been through the, send your sneakers in and we'll verify them for you and then ship them out for you. Is that program's been going?
Oh, is that maybe what he was talking about?
Right.
They are stores that list items.
Yeah, there's consignments, plenty of consignment stores out there.
Oh, yeah, I knew about that. I had forgotten about that, but yes, that's what, and people call them eBay stores. So it's actually people, but do they send them to eBay or do they keep them in their own? Do they photograph? Like, how does that work? Do you know?
The consignment people keep it. They're just like you or me. We just take other people's stuff on consignment.
So, but do they? So the people send the things to eBay and eBay photograph?
No, they send them to the seller that's doing it. Now,
okay,
if you're in the,
I have this, and I want eBay to consign it for me and list it for me. Do I keep this here until it sells and then I ship it to the buyer?
No, I think you got to send it off.
I send this to eBay.
Yeah,
to an eBay store, and they
it's an eBay store, but it's not actual eBay. They're just a consigner, like you or me, but wanting to do it at a very high level.
Christine says eBay has walk-in stores.
Do they? Amazon does. But I didn't know if eBay did or not.
No, consignment stores keep their items, James said. They ship it for you. Well, how are they going to ship it for me if I keep it?
No, they're just saying the consignment store keeps it.
Oh, so I have to send it into them.
Yeah. Because they got to photograph it and research it and all of that.
Like FBA.
It's like if I wanted you to sell stuff for me, I would have to ship it to you, and you sold it like on a consignment thing. Like you were trying to do earlier. You said you're going to have a few people send you some stuff,
which I discontinued.
Which you discontinued. Okay.
Yeah, it was just too overwhelming for me because then I bought that huge deal and I just couldn't.
Beaver says they have a actual warehouse like Amazon, like FBA. So are they doing EBA or EFA? eBay fulfillment?
TW, you're so funny. Thank you. Hi, Dawn. Store type, store subscription fee per month, monthly renewer, store subscription fee per monthly year. What is that he dropped?
That's just the amount that each store costs.
Oh, okay.
Like I have a premium store and it's $75 a month.
Okay, John Jones. I've sent items to eBay stores in South America where people walk in to the order things with the store has a middleman. That was pretty odd, but it all worked out fine.
So what did you send to South America, John? Just items that you thought that country would be interested in, or just... Yeah, well, that's standard for Amazon too, right? Put your little items in a big box and send it out. It's
crazy that they do that. It's so crazy that Amazon does that. But Amazon also, I sometimes get, I'm on regular delivery for my black trash bags that I wrap everything in. So they come, I get 2 boxes delivered every 3 weeks, regular delivery through Amazon. And sometimes they come with just the label on the box. They just slap the label on the box and send it. And sometimes they put the 2 boxes inside of a huge box with a whole bunch of pillows. That half of them when they
arrive, hit or miss, right? And it's in the computer how they're supposed to be shipped. They know the precise size of it and everything. They know what box size it should go in. But it doesn't happen, does it?
No, but it's very weird because, like I said, sometimes they just slap the label on them, and sometimes they put them in a brown box. So I don't understand that. There used to be an eBay store in Tequesta, I believe. You bring your item to them and they sell it.
I mean, we had one here in town. Well, actually, we had 2 different ones, I know for sure. That was a consignment store, but they weren't directly related to eBay in any way. They were just a regular consignor. You take them your stuff and they sell it on eBay for you. And people called them an eBay store.
How much does it cost for an eBay store? eBay store subscription fee per month.
That's what he posted earlier.
Oh, that's you clicked on it. Okay. It was long ago, would have likely been electronic components, maybe
EPROMs, IRCs, I'm assuming in that area. That would have been risky, wouldn't it? Sending electronics to South America and hoping they got there in one piece.
Right.
I have trouble shipping electronics within the U.S., let alone out of country.
I know. And you know what? It's funny, James, when I don't wrap a box in black plastic bags, I feel guilty sending it out. And I know like the rest of the world does it, but
see, John, exactly. That's what we had here was I sold at consignment stores, right? eBay stores. But I don't think they're directly, working for eBay. They're just sellers like us that wanted to sell for other people.
It's called I Sold It Consignment Stores.
Yeah.
And it's like they just sell inventory.
Yeah, people take them their stuff and they sell it on eBay for you. Just like a regular consignment store does. You got a piece of artwork, you take it to a store and here, put it on consignment and
right, Alexander, welcome in. That's what we were talking about at the top of the subject earlier. how there's no protection for the seller and it's all for the buyer. eBay's all about the buyer and not for the seller. And this is a problem that's been going on for a very, very long time with eBay. It's been a complaint for a very, very long time. And I'm sure a lot of people have emailed them and complained about it.
Well, I'll stick up for eBay a little bit here, okay? Because they do have a few things, and we talked about them earlier. Like, you know, as long as you have proof of delivery, that scan saying that it was delivered to that office, you know, eBay will back that up and pay that off for you. So the seller isn't responsible for that. Whereas if you do that on Amazon, that doesn't work at all. The seller is just SOL with that item, you know. And also with the GSP program, you know, as long as you get it to Kentucky, then generally eBay is going to be responsible after that. So I think in both those situations, eBay's got the seller's backs. True. They do. Now, the eBay has a lot of shortcomings for sure, but at least they still have a few things in the seller's favor.
Peggy's got over $60,000 retail and Stamp Up. How can I sell them without doing a channel myself? Peggy, I know you've asked this question before. Number one, I just want to say to you, the most important thing, okay, is the weight of these stamps and the bulkiness of them. When I got all of those stamps and I was selling them in droves, those boxes cost me a small fortune to ship out. A lot of those boxes, I wasn't making a lot of profit on them because they were so expensive to ship out. So my best advice to you is, unless you want to be a shipping crazy person, my best advice to you is to post them on the Facebook Marketplace, or any of your local apps like Nextdoor, and divide them up into small lots, you know, like 20, 30 pieces at a time, and then just put a price on them and sell them locally. Because you do not, trust me, girl, I'm telling you the truth, you do not want to get into shipping them because it's so expensive to ship them. Very, very expensive. That's my opinion.
And John Jones, to be honest, I've been around long enough to remember eBay being filled with scamming sellers. Pendulum swung in the other direction. And I am too. You know, we used to have a ton of bad, and we still have bad sellers on eBay. Don't kid yourself. Like I told a story a couple months ago of that exact thing, you know, seller scamming me. But, you know, there's not as many as there used to be, I don't think. And that's true too. The only time the buyer wins is if they call it defective. But the problem is they can call anything defective for any reason, and they're going to win it.
I had a buyer send me an old pair of shoes after I sent them new ones. eBay didn't pay me. Oh, Rachel, that's too bad. I had a buyer send me a knockoff pair of sunglasses after I sent him the original pairs, and then he had the audacity to list them in his store, and I found them, took a screenshot of them, and sent the screenshot of my glasses in his eBay store and my listing to the eBay representative, and of course they closed the case in my favor, and he did return the glasses. He returned them, and they closed the case in my favor, and you know, I got my money back and I got my glasses back.
That's that.
Yeah. And then I also had a woman who the package was never scanned. It was a whole bunch of scarves. It was a big, huge lot of scarves. Then it went to an actual store, like a boutique. It was like 50 scarves, and she paid a lot of money for them. And the package was never scanned, and it was never delivered. And I had to refund her the money, take the loss on it. I don't think I ever put a claim into the post office because I've never, ever put a claim into the post office. I got them out of a storage unit, whatever. I just moved on. I just moved on with it. Went back and checked the tracking like a month later, and she had received it. So I sent her a message and I asked her if she had received the package, because tracking showed that the package had been delivered. And she said, yes, I was going to contact you and pay you for them.
Mm-hmm.
So always check the tracking. I'm still checking the tracking on a package that.
So what do you think about what Don said? Because I agree with it.
Hey, Alexander, welcome in from Scotland. I'm so glad that you're here. Okay, what did Don say? Let's see.
YouTube is going to start charging fees like eBay does.
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time.
100%. It's just a matter of time. 100%. Yep. I believe it. 100%. 100%. Yep. Thank you, Donna. I don't remember you telling me anything about it. We talked about selling them in November on your 24-hour sale, but thank you, sweetie, for answering. Absolutely. And Peggy, you can, for the Black Friday event, you guys don't forget, on Thanksgiving night, we start the Black Friday event. Striker, I don't know if you're available for that. I would love for you to join us.
I haven't heard anything about it.
Well, I haven't really talked to you, so you don't really know anything about it.
Uh-oh, there's Christopher.
Thanksgiving night, so I guess I don't know what channel we're going to be on, but I did volunteer. It's going to be me, T, and Brian. And I kind of did volunteer to keep it going 24 hours. And I did kind of volunteer to do the overnight gig.
Yeah, you did? Yeah.
We did.
Are we going to have enough buyers to do that, though?
I don't know. If we don't have buyers, we'll just chit chat.
We'll just talk.
we can sell some stuff if some people want to come in and sell. I don't know. There's a lot of people that watch us that are night owls that like to stay up. I know Junebug last year stayed up like the whole time. There was a couple of people that stayed up the whole time. So, I don't know. I just
when I met Junebug the first time was at the marathon.
Oh, really?
When I first started talking to her, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to make it fun for everybody. Christopher, Angelina just called. Laura just got an email that they delivered the gift. She just called me, and I was saying, Christopher, are you here? Are you here? And she's eating them, and she's going, oh my God, they're so good. They're so good. I said, well, Christopher's in the chat. Say hello to him. So I said, don't eat them all. I said, we'll do a little video tomorrow and send it to Christopher. Thank you, Christopher. She did. She called as soon as she got them. They weren't delivered this late at night, were they? That is so weird. I didn't even ask her.
Well, UPS can deliver pretty late, especially during Christmas. They go really late. And I still get mail once in a while at 9 o'clock at night.
Christopher, you better not let her hear you calling her a he. But she was loving them. As long as we don't talk about eBay for 2 hours. She wants me to sell some stuff. Yes, round the clock. She stayed up round the clock. She did. Yeah, he said he just got an email. Beth, what are you saying? When I had my storefront, we had shoplifters dealing with the public. Scammers are to be accepted. Yep.
And returns. I mean, a retail store returns are really, really high according to Target and Walmart. Whereas personally, mine is, 1%. So can't complain about that at all.
She sent me the money to PayPal. She sent the money to PayPal. And I don't think eBay got their cut because she sent the money to PayPal. To my PayPal address. So I don't even think eBay got their cut.
Oh, for reimbursement or something? Yeah.
For the sale. Because the sale was I had refunded her the money on the sale and it was closed.
Now, how did she know your email address?
We were writing back and forth. So wouldn't
through eBay though?
Through eBay. So my email address wasn't in there.
Right.
So
if you put an email address in there now?
I must have put my email address in there.
Yeah. But if you do that now, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. You do not want to put an email address in any communication on eBay.
I wonder how it happened. It was so long ago. Let me think.
Well, probably a few years ago, you could get away with it okay. I did it a few times then, but nowadays they're really cracking down on that.
I wonder if I contacted eBay. And it got reopened? No, that wouldn't have happened. It was only like a month. It wasn't a very long time. I don't know. It was such a long time ago. I really honestly don't remember. I'll try to remember. I'll try to remember how it happened. No emails and no phone numbers, right, Junebug? And I knew that. Hey, Lucas, welcome in. Oh, I missed a super chat.
Yeah, 2 of them.
I did? How did I miss them? Dana.
Well, they just happened.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you. Thank you. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you. No need to sell. Just talk about something else.
Okay.
She doesn't want to talk about eBay anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it can get old real quick.
I know.
Especially if you're not actively involved in selling on eBay. I could see it being very tiresome.
Okay. Money is the root of all evils. It makes people terrible. It's funny. The poorest people will give anything to help someone, but the rich just want to get richer.
Some do, some don't.
There's a saying that was around like Facebook and around like different platforms like Instagram and stuff, and it says, I don't give because, do you guys know that saying? I give because I know what it's like not to have. That's what it was. I give because I know what it's like not to have. And I always loved seeing that little, I give because I know what it's like not to have. Good to see you, Donna. You're looking younger. Oh, Lucas, really? It's just a filter. No, joking. I don't use a filter. Maybe because my hair is up. My hair is too long. I need to get it cut. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
That's Robin, a better saying, Susie.
If anybody says something came to them defective, I make them send them back to me before I refund. I'm really bad about doing that. I usually just tell people don't even, and I probably shouldn't say this out loud, but I usually just tell people just take a credit to the auction. I don't know. I have that kind of heart. I usually don't question. Some people will send pictures, but usually I'm just like, just take a credit to the auction because I trust people like that.
Well, you know these people a lot.
I do know these people
more than through an eBay transaction. So,
thank you, Lucas. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, let's see. Yeah, they tell you no dealing with someone through messages out with eBay, but they used to be a way around it, as payments have email addresses attached to them.
Used to.
So maybe mine did.
Could have, yeah. Yeah, that's why I asked how long ago it was. Yeah.
It was a long time ago. It was when I had my big eBay store. I mean, I've been doing this for over 3 years. It was 3 years in like June.
And even 3 years ago, you could put an email address back and forth, and it wasn't a big deal. You weren't supposed to, but they never really did anything about it. I had sales that way, you know.
Yeah, because I've been doing this for like 3.5 years, and then I had slowed down a little bit in my eBay store. So, I mean, it could have very well have been 4 or 5 years ago that all that went down. So, yeah, it would have been in my email address. I think, I don't know, my PayPal information. I don't know. My grandmother told me never lend more than you can afford to lose. That's good advice, Christine. That's good advice. Very good advice. But there are some of us that were blessed enough to have money that really enjoy helping others, right, Christopher? And you certainly are one of them. Christopher, you're so generous. Thank you. All right. Well, that was a nice discussion about eBay, and I thought we were going to talk about Amazon too, but I'm lost when it comes to Amazon because I sold very, very little on Amazon.
I've sold a ton on Amazon, but I haven't done a lot in the last couple of years. You know, I still have 10,000 listings there, but since I don't actively really use it, I don't sell a lot there every week. And they've had so many new rules and things that just I'm not up on it well enough.
And you currently have 10,000 listings?
I think I'm just around 8,100 or something now, but I had 15,000 at one time on Amazon. That was my main platform, and back in 2001, you could sell anything you listed, but now you can't, mega sellers are on there and it's hard to do that.
Well, there's mega sellers on eBay too, right?
A lot more now. Yeah. Well, I mean, especially since they're, really pushing that, trying to turn it into Amazon. So Amazon 2.0.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, you guys, I was going to stay on and maybe do a little auction, but I was doing eBay in 2016, but I haven't sold for quite a few years on eBay. But if my channel doesn't go well, I might end up back doing eBay if I don't make sales every week. If my channel, what do you do, Alexander Smith? What kind of sales do you do on your channel? Do you sell inventory on your channel? Look them up, Strikers, and let us know. Mega sellers, aka Brian, right?
Yep.
Mr. Buys a Lot. Donna, why no lava lamp? Because I'm afraid to leave it on when I'm not here at night. Mr. Carl Bach. Sorry, just joined in. Squirrel. Carl, we were just talking about eBay.
Yeah, it looks like Alexander does some coins and money.
Coins and money. All right, Alexander. I do coins, but still trying to build at the moment. Aren't we all? We are all trying to build. Yeah, Jenny, I'm afraid of leaving the lava lamp without it's just, I don't know, it's turned out to be more trouble work. You guys don't realize how much work is involved in doing everything that I do. That's why I was 15 minutes late, not because I was dilly-dallying. It was, everything's always everything's always so much work.
Yeah, Jules, you might be right. They might be trying to go more towards the Walmart model now, but when they first started the transition over, Walmart wasn't doing a lot either. So they were really trying to be Amazon, but that may be a little more Walmart-ish now.
I will be back too. I'm just going to go get myself a glass of water. I will be right back.
Yeah, Alexander, you just got to keep pushing and consistency, be on every day or every week, whatever you're trying to do, build a base. Same with listing on eBay, everyone. You got to just do it every day. Commit to doing it. Do 25 listings a day, 10 listings a day, whatever. Put a minimum.
Okay. Oops. Sorry. So I have a whole bunch of stuff all around me, but you know what? I've decided I'm going to come on tomorrow morning and I'm going to have coffee with you guys because I have to get up early anyways. And I know a lot of you don't like the morning auctions because you're on the West Coast, but I'd rather come on when I'm fresh and having my coffee. And I don't want to make coffee right now because then I'll be up all night and then tomorrow I'll be tired. So
that's true, Jules. Yeah, they came over from Walmart. Yep.
What you talking about?
eBay's top level executives are all from Walmart. That's true. So they're trying to make eBay into a Walmart now, more so than an Amazon. But either way, I think they're going in the wrong direction. They need to go back to their core of, collectibles. But if they want to be something else, that's up to them, I suppose. Somebody will fill the shoes in collectibles if they want to do away with collectibles. There's already smaller websites trying to fill in some categories. There's plenty of big sellers out there doing sports cards and whatnot. You got hit postcards and stamps and, so some of the collectibles are already being filled in if eBay's trying to get away from that field.
Oh, thanks, Jules. You're so sweet. Is Christine talking about like stamps, or is she talking about stamps like stamps for postcards? Like
I'm assuming postage stamps, but I'm not
postage
sure.
stamps? Which kind of stamps are you talking about, honey? Robin, that's what my daughter does and always makes me upset because they might be scamming, although I have not run into anyone who hasn't been wonderful on eBay.
The vast majority of people are going to be, Exactly, James. They did. And they're doing their own thing now. And it's going to be big.
Oh, wow. Huh. That's amazing.
Like I said, if eBay doesn't want the business, there's going to be other places to go. Postage stamps, yep.
Well, I mean, look at how many have opened up just in the past like 3 years. Poshmark, Etsy is older than 3 years.
Yeah, Macari and
Macari.
There's a bunch of small ones for sure.
Oh yeah, and then there's a whole bunch of small ones that specialize in different things. There's one that specializes in records, and I don't know the name of that one. And there's another one that specializes in like just men's clothes, and I don't know the name of that one, but there is. Beetle Gal, I just do eBay as a side because I work full time. It's more of a hobby with just over 150 listings and $200 a week. When I get too big, I shutter down till I miss the thrill of turning 25-cent item into $50. Right, Beetle Gal? Oh yeah, Depop. That's what it is. That's right. Poshmark is like 8 or 9 years old. Oh my God, time goes by so fast.
But they've only really gained traction in the last 3 or so. So.
Oh my gosh, yeah, Macari. A lot of people do really well on Macari. There's some awesome sellers on eBay, and quite a few of them are honest sellers that know their stuff, whether you buy or not from them.
Dawn's a member for 15 months.
TW. Right.
Yeah, Shopify is really doing really well.
Bolo Buddies, I dropped a how-to video on Macari. Courtney, you can go ahead and drop the link if you want. Yes, and James says clothing goes to Grail.
Yeah, but does Grail have any traffic? That's the question. Maybe too early.
Robin, thank you, honey. That's so sweet of you. Yeah, I just wanted to, I mean, I really honestly thought we'd stay on for just like an hour.
Oh, I thought we were going to sell some things.
You thought we were going to sell some things?
Yeah, thought this was an auction.
Yes, I sell stuff there all the time, he says. Interesting. I don't know. I think that I'm going to come back on tomorrow morning and do an auction. I think I'd rather do it in the morning. Hi, little Kay. I love Shopify. Been working well for me. Still number 3 from the channels I sell on, but pays the taxes. That's awesome. Poshmark, Macari, and Grailed, and a few items I sell on Etsy equal about my sales on eBay. Really, James? Wow. I get mad when I get a message when someone pretends, fill in my own words, but they want me to give them information of their listing. Call them out. Bro, just tell me. Oh, gosh. Beaver. I have to censor everything she writes. So nothing is as big as eBay for me, but the other sites are worth listing on, James says. I think I've listed like 1 or 2 items on Macari. I've never listed on Etsy, and I've never listed on any of those other sites. I was strictly eBay, just eBay. That's all I sold on was eBay and the local Facebook marketplace for the larger items before I started selling on YouTube. Just eBay.
Okay, Jenny, what do you want to talk about? You have a different subject for us?
Who's that?
Jenny. Thanks, Don. Peggy, any books on values of vintage and antique?
Jenny, what did you send me, honey? Did you send it to my mail? Am I looking for a package?
Peggy, I don't have too many of those price guides type things. It's just too easy to look on the internet these days, and so those types of books just don't sell well anymore. They're too low dollar, so I don't even bother picking them up at this point. You know, I do have some very specialty books for identification rather than values. You know, that's where they can be good. But
so I haven't heard any complaints about PayPal.
Not recently, no.
I'm a big cheerleader of PayPal. PayPal is awesome. PayPal is like one of the best platforms, I think, out there. I think that they're absolutely great. If people get thrown out of PayPal, they say, you know, they get thrown out for no reason. There's always a reason. And the only advice that I can give you about PayPal is if you have a business account, which it is beneficial to have a business account. But if you have a business account, do not accept funds and do not send funds through friends and family. Maybe 5 times a year, it's okay. But a business account is to be used as a business account. And if they see money coming in through friends and family, you will have your account removed. And once you lose your PayPal account, it's kind of like a Discover card or even like an American Express card. Once you abuse the privileges of having a Discover card or an American Express card, you'll never get one back. Ever.
Yeah, it's just too handy for so many different things. Even if you don't use it every day, you know, at some point in the future, you may very well need it, you know, especially with how many different sites there are now. Some of them are going to pay you through PayPal, you know, and some buy sites only use PayPal, you know, for their credit cards. So it's just too versatile at this point to lose it.
Yeah. And I've talked about this before too. If you don't have a business account with PayPal, you should. If you're having sales come in through PayPal. Now, things have changed now because with eBay, they dropped PayPal, so it would have to be sales through other platforms. See, with me, all my sales come through PayPal, every single one of them. Because they have a wonderful program. And I know, and I think of James Sisko when I talk about this program, because James Sisko says that he just takes 30% and puts it away, and that's his working capital. And I've heard him say that to me before, but I utilize PayPal's working capital a lot. I usually have a working capital going on, and you qualify for working capital with PayPal if you have a business account. The problem is now that, you know, so with Shopify and Mercari and what's that? Oh, postcards.
Carl just asking if it was real or not.
Impressive, yeah. If so, yep.
Cindy's question, anyone use and pay for Worth Point, and is it worth it? You know, I know people that do and think it's very much worth it, and others that think it's very overpriced. I think it's $200 a year if you pay for the year. So if you do a lot of research, then, you know, it may very well. But I think there's enough other places to research and get prices, you know. But if you're doing very obscure things, maybe it's, you know, worth having it and higher dollar items.
Maybe that's why it's going on, because I'm in the coin community within YouTube. Oh, I don't know, Alexander. I don't know. I mean, if you have just a regular PayPal account and you want people to pay you through friends and family, it's fine. I use PayPal for my Facebook sales at work. Yes. So if you have money coming in through your PayPal, I don't know. Do you know if is that a real background you have? For those of you that are new to this channel, yes, that is a real background. That it's not a green screen. PayPal is a really good. I've never had a problem with PayPal myself, but I was just curious why others are saying PayPal sucked. I have no idea. I've heard people say that also. Bolo Buddies, is Worth Point worth it? That's a video that she just dropped, that she did a video on Worth Point, you guys. So you go over and watch that. Sometimes I have things that I cannot find sales history on eBay. Yeah, sometimes it is hard to find it.
Yeah. But if you're only looking up, one item a week or a month or whatever, is it worth paying that much money to have, that guy? If you're looking at $10,000 items, yeah, maybe so.
Yeah, I mean, if you're looking up, low priced items, is Worth Point worth it? I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Okay, so my question was, does Macari and Poshmark, do they use, do you put your bank account with those sites and they deposit the money into your bank account, or do you use PayPal? Do you know?
I do not know, but I'm assuming probably bank account.
Who knows the answer to that question?
Macari? I think there's still one site that's using PayPal, but I don't remember which one it is.
Bank accounts.
Yeah.
Use bank accounts.
Macari and Posh. Okay, I thought so. I think most everybody's moved away from PayPal, but
hi Jojo. So for the people that uses PayPal. So for the people that have business accounts and they want to take advantage of PayPal working capital loans, and they don't have, because they base it on the amount of money that comes through the account, and they don't have the money coming into the account, then, their working capital loans are probably going to plummet. Like, they're not going to be able to offer those to as many people as they used to. Right, James?
They're still sending me all the info.
You do?
Yeah. And I don't move that much money through PayPal anymore, so.
I'm always curious. I love solving problems relating and buying and selling items, and why others have problems with other services when trying to sell items through different platforms. I know, right? I used to hate, but then it grew on me. She's writing jokes. Oh, eBay has working capital loans now?
I thought that's what you were doing at one time.
eBay?
Oh, no, PayPal. Yeah, eBay has been rolling it out. I mean, they send me an advertisement every single day. Let's give you a loan. It's like, I don't need a loan for.
Oh, I didn't know that eBay does it too. No, I do PayPal. Yeah. I've been doing PayPal for 10 years.
I've done the Amazon loans several times, and they're helpful, but I don't think I want to get that deep in with eBay, in all honesty.
So Amazon, is it based on your sales?
Volume and sales, and
It is?
How much they'll give you, yeah.
So is eBay based on your sales as well?
I haven't read it close enough to see, but I'm assuming it's the same way, yeah.
They're their own bank. James, is it based on sales? I didn't even know. See, this is how I'm so disconnected from eBay.
150,000 for John Jones, yeah.
Hi, Rachel. Welcome in.
Yeah, it must be pretty new if they're sending it out to every single seller, it looks like.
eBay keeps trying to get me to borrow 150,000. Are you kidding?
I guess I haven't read far enough to see how much they're trying to give me, but I don't want to get into.
Hi, Mary. Yes, I agree. I love PayPal. Hey, Mama Girl, welcome in. You can hook up bank accounts and PayPal. When you collect your earnings, you can choose deposit into bank, which can take a few days, or immediately to PayPal, which takes a fee. Ah, she must be talking about Macari and Poshmark and all of those.
Good night, Jules.
Interesting. Good night, Jules. Thanks for coming in. They take a percentage.
Carl gets them all the time.
Debt is salary. No, thank you.
Slavery, yeah.
Slavery. Sorry. I would never do that with them. With eBay, I get 100,000, 100K emails all the time from them. See, I don't, because I don't really sell on eBay, so that's why they're not emailing me. I don't even know anything about it. Not with 22 items in my store.
Oh, I think you have 37, don't you?
I have 37 now.
Yeah. I think that's what I saw a little bit ago.
Oh, gosh. Stop skipping my funnies. Pat D's, thanks for coming in. You guys, Pat D's and T are doing a sports special on T's channel on Monday. They're going to be selling all sports-related items. I don't know what time. I don't have a link or anything. She just told me about it. That I know her and Pat have been talking about it for a long time. But they're going to be doing that on Monday during the day, I'm sure, sometime. Or maybe at night. I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh, we got some.
Yeah, that's all right.
You got it? Thank you. All right. So you guys, we're going to say goodnight. And thank you for hanging out with us for 2 hours. I really appreciate it. 10:47 p.m. here in the East Coast of the United States in South Florida. And we're going to say good night. Thank you for coming in. Schreiker, thank you for joining us. I really appreciate your time. And I'm going to be back on. Look for the stream. Make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that bell notification and go up and do all so that you are notified when I go live. I will go live tomorrow morning. We'll have coffee, some chit chat, and I've got some really nice things that I'm going to bring in, and hopefully you'll buy them. All right. So thanks, everyone. I'm going to leave you with my new intro, outro. Let me know in the comments after the video loads what you think of it. You can be honest. I'm fine with that. All right.
Now we've given them ideas of how to think about it. It might be worse.
Right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you.